Catch all your feel-good hits and laughs on the Friday 10 to 1 show with Michael Boyd on Radio West 5.
Yes, Candyman, Christine Aguilera. I think I never get my chance to say that correctly. That was Christine Aguilera and Candyman. And we've got Angel Ann, live psychic. She's holding an event as part of a UK tour, a UK-wide tour, at the Lochgelly Centre on Friday the 7th of March. And it's in aid of the John Hartson Foundation. I've got her on the line. Hi Anne.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, good morning to you. How are you doing?
Good morning, I'm fine, thank you. Yourself?
I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Good.
And the listeners are quite interested in this, in the West of Fife, and I know that the Lochgelly Centre is going to be well attended on next Friday. But how did you become involved in the John Hartson Foundation? How did that come about?
Well, I've done quite a lot of work with the Cancer Trust before, and a friend of mine, Libby, she moved from Maggie's to John Hartson. So that was one reason, and my own son was having some problems in that area himself, and realising that men don't like to talk about their testicles or anything else, I thought we'd have to raise awareness and get the women involved.
Fantastic, and what a way to get them involved. I mean, through the psychic, event and becoming involved in John Hartson. John Hartson, of course, was a Celtic football club player.
Yes, he played for Celtic. He played for many other teams. He played for
many other teams as well.
Country as well, in Wales, Yep.
And unfortunately for the non-football fans out there, our question centres around how many goals he scored for Celtic whilst playing for them, and that's for the competition we're running. So,
I haven't a clue.
Well, there you go. We've got three choices, and we've got three choices there for the listeners. And we've looked at your YouTube videos, which are available online, and you've given a terrific insight into how you became involved and how that evolved. Can you give us a sense of how that came about? On
how I became a medium?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, you don't become one; you're born with it.
Oh.
And my mother was before, as was her mother before, and as are my own children. But they say, well, I call it a gift, but my children say it's a curse. And I suppose it just depends on how you look at it, If you like talking to dead people, then it's wonderful. And if you don't, then it's not.
Yeah. and in one of the videos, you talked about being at a family meal, and there was a young girl who was 2 or 3 years old, and she was staring at a relative, and behind that relative she could see an angel, or someone that was beautiful, and she couldn't take her eyes off her. And someone asked her what was wrong, because she was staring at their aunt and kind of behind the wall. And
that's right.
And is that your experience? Is that?
Yes. What actually happened was I was at a friend's meal, and her daughter was there, and she kept staring at me. And her mum said, "Stop staring. It's rude to stare." She went, "I'm not staring at the lady, Mum. I'm staring at the lovely big angel behind her." So that was one experience of a child confirming that I did have angels working with me. And my own niece, when she was about 3 years old, I went in to visit them one day. And she said to me quite innocently, "Do you know, Auntie Anne, every time you walk in, you bring a big angel with you, and he's huge." And I said, "How can I not see him then?" She went, "Because you don't know how to look properly."
Right.
That's a 3-year-old.
Yeah, you don't have the gift, but yeah. So it must be a fantastic gift to have and to possess within yourself, within your soul, and to be able to bring some light into people's lives, and that's what's going to happen in the Lochgelly Centre, hopefully. Yes,
definitely. I do believe in humour, because death is a very serious issue, and I've suffered death throughout my entire life since I was 3 years old, throughout my life, very tragically. But that all helps for me to be a medium and have empathy for people. But I believe humour is very important, because the spirit world don't want us to be sad and greeting into our porridge. They want us to be happy.
Yeah.
And I generally work on bringing back the personality, the humour. And certainly with me, the spirit world work with humour, because laughter is a great healer. And it's actually scientifically proven now that 20 minutes laughter is better than 20 minutes on a treadmill. So there you go.
Ah, right. And and talking about the losing weight theme there, I mean, the fact that when we die, and you picked up on a fact that, we lose weight when we pass away.
Yes, absolutely. Scientifically, again, that's proven. That's just not my take on it. A lot of work was done with scientists about near-death experience and what actually happens in death. And what they actually found when people were in the flotation tank, when they actually passed, this is people that's given their permission to do these experiments. When they actually pass, they become 7 pounds lighter. And I say to the ladies, no, it's not a great way to lose weight, ladies. But, and if the spirit comes back into the body, it immediately becomes 7 pounds heavier. So again, scientific fact that the spirit, the soul, is a substance. And it's also a fact that you cannot change energy. You cannot destroy energy, it just changes. So, and again, for me, that's proof. It's scientific proof, which brings the science and the spiritualism together. For all these people out there who are skeptics, we can bring it together now, because scientists are really getting involved and interested in what's out there.
Definitely, and that's been shown in the news quite recently.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
these splitting particles and all that sort of stuff. So it's going to be exciting times ahead.
Yes, definitely.
And certainly for the people that are going to Lokelly Centre, it will be a very interesting time.
It will be. We'll be talking testicles, obviously, at the start, and how they can help. And then we'll be connecting with the loved ones and bringing in family. The tour's called Dead Men Talking, but hopefully I've got a few women coming in. I think there's 2 bobs worth.
Yeah, definitely, nice. yeah. And, just getting people to grab life by the balls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and get women to grab a few as well to save life.
Definitely. Right. So, it's been fantastic talking to you this afternoon, Angel.
And you, Michael.
And every success with the event at the Lokelly Centre, which we've got 2 pairs of tickets to give away to the listeners coming up on the show in about 5 or 10 minutes' time. But all the best for that.
Cheers. Thanks very much for having me.
Cheers. Thanks.
Right, take care.
Take care.
At the heart of the community, Michael Boyd on Radio West 5.
Radio